Hey guys, it's Leo here with my traditional new patch first day launch video content for Final Fantasy XIV patch 3.2. So in this video we're going to detail exactly where to unlock all of the new content for those of you who are too lazy to read through all the patch notes or just really we're having a tough time making sense of all of it. So this is under the assumption you completed everything through patch 3.15, so all main story content, all the primary side quests with extreme primals, and all of that type of thing. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump to the pillars here, because that is where you start the next leg of the main scenario quest, as well as the Hildebrand quests that are now back. The only thing I have already completed before recording this video, because I honestly forgot to, didn't really think about it, was the Nath Beastman quests. So I'll show you where you get those. They're pretty easy and straightforward. And as you can see from the giant crowd of people here, Taru is the NPC we're looking for. I am going to skip this cutscene for respect for the people watching the videos. I will, of course, watch it later. I am not one to skip over the main storyline. So she's right outside House Fort Tomps, which has been, pretty much the go-to for these things. Next, the Hildebrand quest is all the way over here in the Jeweled Croisier of the pillars. So we're going to just go ahead and teleport over there. And that will be the next leg of that quest, which I'm greatly looking forward to because they are always hysterical. So we're looking for Nashu, his partner in crime. Probably was a faster way to get here, but whatever. There she is. Looking for her little buddy. So he took off on his sword and landed somewhere around here, I guess. Alright, next up we've got the new dungeons, the Lost City of Amdapor and the Anti-Tower. So the Lost City of Amdapor is unlocked in Gridania, specifically Old Gridania, at the Conjurer's Guild. From Esumi, however you want to say that. These are going to be the key things, I figure. Now, the Containment Bay is the new primal, and I didn't bother to look at my journal to see if Gods of Eld is a quest that we've already completed, if it was the Extreme Ravana and Bismarck, or if it was something in the new storyline scenario, so I may not be able to unlock that one right away. We're going to see. I'll save that one for the next chunk because it's at the same place that you unlock the Anti-Tower, so hopefully I can get it all at the same time. Alright, so yeah, anyway, Gridania Conjurer's Guild is for Lost City of Amdapor hard mode, which is one of two new expert level dungeons. From right here, Isumi Yan. One more night in Amdapor. Which I'm interested to see because Diablos was running amok in there last time. Alright, next, the Anti-Tower as well as Containment Bay S1T7 or whatever it is. They are both in the Rising Stones of Mordona. So the old little instanced area inside the 7th Heaven Bar where we used to have our base of operations. Also, the Feast, the new PvP mode that comes out in 3.21, which they keep saying is scheduled roughly 2 weeks from today, has not officially begun, obviously, but there is a quest listed in the patch notes that's also here in Mordona. It's called A Seat at the Feast, so I'm going to see if we can grab that while we're here. From Alice, I don't know how to say his name. At 21.8. So also in the bar. Should be the dude near the minstrel, I think. Yeah. Nope, not a quest yet. So I guess that'll come out in 2 weeks. Okay. Good to know. Alright, so we're looking for Alphinode in here for the anti-tower. And apparently that's not a thing right now. Okay, so we got to go a little bit through the main story, it looks like, which I assume is going to be the same thing for this one, maybe? Ah, no, he does have something for me. Sweet. Alright, this is the containment bay for the Warring Triad. Alright. Cool. So we can't do anything with the PvP just yet, or the anti-tower. That leaves Alexander Midas and the Stone Sky Sea thing. And Stone Sky Sea starts in Shire. Midas is out in the hinterlands, so I'll just run from there. And the forever load time is coming. Fantastic. But yeah, this patch has got a ton of content in it. I mean, item level 245 weapons, 240 gear when it's fully upgraded, so a nice jump in gear requisite. And of course, the new tomes are going to be the primary way to get those exchanged here in Shire. And the Alexander Midas is going to function similar to Gordius. The normal mode will drop tokens that you can turn in for I-220 gear. The Savage mode will, of course, drop 240 gear as well as drop tokens to exchange. So just kind of touch on that. All right, so we're looking for the Austere Adventurer or whatever the hell his name is. The hell? Oh, no, the hell, Boisterous Bruiser. Okay, this is the guy you need right when you teleport in. This is for Stone Sky Sea thing. Alright, so I'm going to skip over the actual gear itself since anybody can just go look at the NPCs. It's the same NPCs, Sabina and all them. Although they said they added structures to Shire, which is kind of like what they were doing in Mordona back in early 2.0. So I suspect, yep, we've got kind of housing looking things and tents going on. Yeah, she's got all sorts of stuff here going on for lore, and the turn-ins for the Midas tokens and everything are right there. So anyway, I won't bore you guys with too much of that, considering you're probably already familiar with where they are. Last thing then to unlock for right now is going to be the Midas Quests. And keep in mind, it looks like Anti-Tower's prerequisite is part of the main story, if I'm seeing this right from the patch notes, and it does start from Alphinode in the Rising Stones where I just was in Mordona. And of course the PvP, the Feast, will be in a couple of weeks, as I mentioned. And then lastly, yeah, I'm looking at the patch notes. You have to complete as it once was, so that first quest of the main storyline you need to complete for the Anti-Tower, which is fine. And this is the whole striking thing. Nah, we don't need to watch that. Let's go get Midas. Oh, geez, did it just load me into something? Crap. Or maybe not. Cool. Alright. Now I'm going to have to watch some cutscenes, but that's okay. I'm more worried about getting the information out to you guys. Alright, so the last one is Round Rocks out here. At the little settlement thing, you can see the exclamation points already up. Starts the quest Rearmed. And that's for Alexander Midas, who will be shoving his other arm out of the water here shortly, I am sure. Because he is a jerk. There he is. Alright guys, well this has been all of the current content. Of course you just follow your quests journals from there, And that will lead you to all of the brand new content. Oh, wait, actually, I'm sorry. I apologize. I forgot to show you where the Nath quests are real quick, even though I've already done them for the day. By the way, you start out at rank 3 on these, and you get 70 reputation per day. So I don't know if they're just making these easier to make them more approachable. They also give you tomes of lore, 5 per quest. So while they're not a whole lot, if you do them every single day, and you get your 21 quests in times 5 is 105 lore stones you will get just from doing the daily Beastman quest. So it's kind of nice, helps limits how much dungeon grinding you need to do per week. But it's right over here in the Loth Astavoth, whatever the hell you call it. The storyteller is the NPC you talk to start these up. And after a short bit of running around, you will have yourself a merry little Christmas. Starts over with these guys once you do the initial quest. This little spot opens up. Then as a side note, a little bit of a bragging right, I got very excited because I had 119 triple triad cards before the patch and immediately went to the Gold Saucer, bought the Flamine card for 120. That achievement unlocked another card, and then the Gold and Mithril packs each had a new card in them from my experience. So if you're a triple triad collector, just letting you know real quick, early patch details on some of the new cards I found. I haven't seen any of the new NPCs yet, so I don't really know how that's going to go. But anyway, I did want to take a moment and thank you all for watching as always, and your constant support is greatly appreciated. And by all means, please don't forget to comment and subscribe and request any new videos you might like to see. For now, this is Leo out, and you guys take care.